Your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. Today, we're diving into the storm brewing over General Motors, one of the automotive giants that once defined the global car market. But now, layoffs, faltering truck sales, EV struggles, and a shrinking footprint in China have painted a far different picture. As competition heats up and GM wrestles with rising costs, the question is, has GM really hit a breaking point, sending shockwaves through the industry? In today's video, we'll break down the 6 critical reasons why GM's future is under the spotlight. Buckle up, gearheads. This one's going to be a ride. Reason number 6, cost-cutting chaos, layoffs galore. GM's cost-cutting measures might appear as a smart move to balance the books, but beneath the surface lies a troubling trend. The company plans to slash $2 billion by late 2024, largely at the expense of its workforce. Over 1,000 US-based employees will lose their jobs following earlier cuts, including 5,000 voluntary buyouts in April 2023 and 1,700 layoffs at a Kansas plant in 2024. While GM frames this as optimizing for speed and excellence, these steps reveal financial strain, fueled by rising EV production costs. Coupled with the challenge of integrating a workforce into rapidly evolving technologies, this instability threatens the company's long-term competitiveness. Although these cuts may temporarily stabilize GM's finances, they risk stifling innovation and eroding its edge in the industry. Is this strategy a necessary adjustment, or a sign of deeper cracks within GM's foundation? Reason number 5, the truck and fleet fiasco. Let's talk trucks, a cornerstone of GM's identity and profitability. Unfortunately for GM, the once reliable moneymaker is losing its shine. Fleet sales, accounting for nearly 20% of the company's revenue, nosedived by 18% in Q3 2024 compared to the same period last year. And it doesn't end there. The iconic Chevy Silverado, a household name for truck lovers, saw an 8.5% decline in sales. The heavy-duty segment, a jaw-dropping 22.4% drop. What's fueling this decline? For starters, sky-high interest rates on auto loans have made these vehicles less accessible for consumers and businesses. But GM's refusal to modernize its lineup is just as culpable. While competitors like Ford and Ram roll out fresh, innovative models, GM's offerings are starting to feel like yesterday's news. This isn't just about slipping numbers, it's a wake-up call. GM's trucks and fleets are its golden geese, and their struggles signal broader issues in capturing market share and staying relevant. Without a bold overhaul of its truck lineup and a strategy to make these vehicles more affordable, GM risks losing a pivotal piece of its identity. Reason number 4, EV evolution. But where are the profits? GM's EV journey is a story of highs and lows. On the positive side, models like the Cadillac Lyriq have achieved over 20,000 sales in 2024, with EV sales rising 45% compared to the previous quarter. But here's the downside. GM's EV division remains unprofitable, revealing significant challenges beneath the surface. The core issue is GM's reliance on nickel-cobalt-manganese batteries, which are costlier than the lithium iron phosphate batteries used by rivals. Although GM plans to transition to LFP batteries, the unclear timeline leaves them stuck with higher production costs for now. To make matters worse, GM has delayed its Michigan electric truck plant launch again, this time to mid-2026. For a company eager to establish dominance in the EV market, such delays are costly. Meanwhile, competitors like Tesla and Chinese automakers are accelerating with more affordable and efficient EVs. Profitability in EVs isn't just a goal for GM, it's essential. Without addressing cost and production challenges, their EV push could become a financial burden rather than a game changer. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore reason number 3, SUVs and crossovers, GM's fading glory. Once the pride of GM's portfolio, its SUVs and crossovers are now struggling to keep pace in a fiercely competitive market. The iconic Chevy Suburban and Tahoe, staples of American roads, saw sales nosedive by 25% and 15.4% respectively in Q3 2024. Even the Cadillac Escalade, the crown jewel of GM's luxury lineup, wasn't spared, with an 18% drop in sales. Why the sudden slump? Several factors are at play. High interest rates have made these high-priced vehicles a tough sell. Competitors, meanwhile, have surged ahead with sleeker designs, advanced tech, and hybrid options, leaving GM's lineup feeling uninspired. Consumer preferences are also shifting. Buyers now lean towards smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles, including hybrids and compact SUVs. For GM, these vehicles were once powerful profit machines. Their underperformance now sends a clear message: adapt or fall behind. If GM wants to reclaim its throne in this segment, it needs to reinvest in innovation and refresh its offerings to meet the expectations of today's consumers. Reason number 2, the China dilemma. Once a shining star for GM, the Chinese market has turned into a significant challenge. In 2015, GM commanded a robust 15% market share in China. Today, that figure has plummeted to just 8.6%, driven by fierce competition from domestic brands and escalating geopolitical tensions. The financial impact is staggering. GM posted a $106 million loss in China during Q1 2024, marking its largest non-pandemic-related quarterly loss in over a decade. Reliance on joint ventures with Chinese automakers has further limited GM's profitability and strategic flexibility. Adding to the pressure, China's rapid transition to EVs has left GM trailing domestic competitors who dominate the market with affordable and efficient models. Speculation is growing that GM may eventually withdraw from China, as it has from Europe, India, and Russia. While premium EVs like the Hummer EV are a glimmer of hope, the challenges ahead are daunting. Can GM stage a comeback in a market that once fueled its global ambitions? Bold strategies and decisive action will be the ultimate test. Reason number 1, bridging the EV profitability gap. At the heart of GM's challenges lies its ambitious EV agenda. The automaker has set its sights on selling 1 million EVs annually, but the road to profitability remains rocky. In 2024, GM was forced to scale back its EV sales target from 300,000 to between 200,000 and 250,000 units. Even hitting this revised target feels like an uphill battle. The crux of the issue is profitability, or the lack thereof. GM continues to lose money on every EV sold, a problem fueled by high production costs and delays. While competitors have streamlined their EV manufacturing processes, GM's inefficiencies have left it lagging. Add to that the challenge of competing with cheaper EV imports from China, and the company's path to profitability grows even steeper. To close this gap, GM must address the cost structure of its EV operations, ramp up production efficiency, and deliver models that resonate with a price-sensitive market. The stakes couldn't be higher. If GM fails to make its EV strategy profitable, it risks falling behind in a market that represents the future of the automotive industry. Closing thoughts. Where does GM go from here? GM's struggles reveal a company standing at a crossroads. From faltering sales in key segments to financial losses in its EV operations and dwindling international market share, the challenges are daunting. Yet within this adversity lies opportunity. The road ahead demands bold leadership and swift action. GM must modernize its lineup, streamline production, and win back the trust of its consumers. Investments in next-gen battery technology and a pivot toward premium EVs may provide the spark GM needs, but success will require vision and execution. So what do you think? Can GM steer itself back on course and reclaim its position as an industry leader, or are these challenges too steep to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on GM's future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the automotive world, be sure to subscribe to Highway Herald for more updates, analysis, and insights into all things cars. Thank you for watching, and until next time, drive safe.